Welcome, curious minds, to the deep dive. We take complex stuff and try to make it make sense. Today, we're digging into something pretty interesting, actually. It sits right where AI meets, well, digital money making. It's this concept of AI-driven traffic commissions, specifically as Onpassive Technologies presents it. Yeah, and our source material for this is quite extensive, a long, 100-minute chat with Onpassive CEO Ash Mufareh, plus a whole panel, global affiliates, founders, digital economists, AI analysts. Yeah. Quite the lineup. So our job today is to unpack what they're saying about using AI to, generate traffic, send it out, and maybe create passive income for people.
Exactly. And what really jumps out from that discussion is it's not just talking about leads in general like we usually hear. It's focused on a very specific structured system they claim delivers guaranteed targeted traffic. The core pitch seems to be the system does the heavy lifting, and you, the user, could potentially get paid without even talking to a customer directly.
Okay, let's break that down. AI traffic. What does that actually mean in this context? Sounds a bit futuristic.
Right. Well, the sources define it as using AI to really analyze how people behave online. It looks at location-based interests, patterns, and then it automatically sends real people they stress, not bots, sends them to specific links belonging to these founders.
So real people who are likely already interested.
That's the idea. People who genuinely might want the products or services linked there. They talk about machine learning, analyzing big data sets, online behavior, demographics, past buying habits. It's about building detailed profiles to predict who wants what, trying to make sure the traffic isn't just numbers, but really qualified leads.
And this is where it gets really different from, say, traditional affiliate stuff, right? Where you're always out there hunting for clicks.
Yeah, that's a key point they make. Instead of you chasing traffic, Onpassive, according to the sources, drives it to you.
And it follows up, too.
Apparently so. The system is described as using AI, chat, emails, automated funnels, the works, really, to nurture those leads after they arrive.
Okay, so the AI finds the people, sends them over, even follows up. But the big question then is, how do you actually get paid? What's the commission structure look like?
It's described as having several layers. You get commissions when someone converts through your link. Could be a free sign-up, a trial, a full purchase.
Okay.
The layers they mention are direct referrals, people you bring in, then commissions from their referrals, so kind of a second tier, and then this really interesting part called AI spillover.
AI spillover. So just random traffic landing in your lap?
Not quite random is how they explain it. It's more like the main system, they call it OES, the On-Passive Ecosystem Solution. The algorithm intelligently spreads out the general incoming traffic across all the founders.
Ah, okay. So it's meant to be more balanced than just relying on your own efforts.
That seems to be the goal, yeah. To make sure even people who aren't maybe natural marketers still get leads sent their way.
And how does the system keep track of all that? Direct referrals, second tier, this spillover? Sounds complicated.
They point to their OES 2.0 system. It supposedly tracks everything automatically. Doesn't matter, they say, if the traffic was organic, paid advertising, AI-driven, or this company-distributed spillover. If it lands under your user ID and that person converts, you earn a slice.
Which sounds very much like that passive income dream, doesn't it?
It does.
Did they give any, real-world examples in the discussion, something to make it concrete?
They did. There was an anecdote from an African founding member, Emmanuel Nounjam. He talked about his experience during a beta testing phase. He said he got 186 traffic leads sent to him.
Okay.
And out of those, 42 apparently converted into something commissionable.
Without him doing anything directly.
That was his claim, yes. No personal marketing effort for those specific ones. And it resulted, he said, in about $900 in commissions. So they use that to illustrate how this AI spillover could work, especially for non-marketers.
That's interesting. But you have to wonder, is that typical or just one good example?
That's a fair point. The sources highlight his story as an illustration, but, they don't really dive into average results or success rates across the board, or how things like different markets or products might change the outcome for different people. The focus is definitely on the potential.
And these commissions, they're not just one-offs, are they, if someone subscribes?
Correct. The idea presented is that these leads become active users, maybe renewing monthly, which then means recurring commissions for the user whose link they used.
And the AI follow-up helps keep them engaged.
That's the reported mechanism, yes. Using the AI chat and email to maintain that connection and encourage retention.
So, okay, let's talk potential earnings then. What kind of numbers were being discussed?
Well, they had a digital economist, Dr. Raj Patel, weigh in. He gave a kind of hypothetical,
Hmm.
suggesting, for example, if a user made $25 per conversion and maybe you received 10 conversions a day from this traffic,
Okay, 10 a day.
that would be $250 a day or $7,500 a month, just from the traffic side of things.
And was that presented as like a baseline or an optimistic scenario?
It was framed more as a potential baseline, yeah, with the implication that some founders might see much more like 100+ conversions daily once everything's fully running globally.
Wow,
And
okay.
they also talked about scale, like top-tier founders who might have, say, 10,000 people in their downstream network. The idea is traffic gets distributed through that whole network, building up team commissions too.
Which leads to the obvious question, where does all this traffic actually come from to fuel this whole engine?
They described a few different sources. Paid advertising, like big global campaigns, also organic search results, optimizing for search engines, then AI-generated marketing funnels, social media stuff using their own platform, ONET, and even traffic generated internally from people using other Onpassive products. So a mix.
Again, it's not just any traffic they stress, it's smart traffic. What makes it smart?
Right, smart. It means the AI supposedly figures out who's most likely to buy a specific product or service, and then it matches that person with the most relevant founders link.
So it's predictive targeting.
Exactly. Aiming for quality over just sheer volume, predicting interest to get better conversion rates, that's the claim.
Now, these are some pretty big claims, and it sounds complex to manage globally. Did the sources talk about potential challenges?
You know, that's a really important angle, the conversation we drew from. It was definitely focused on the potential, the vision, the mechanics as designed. They didn't spend a lot of time on, say, the challenges of scaling global ad campaigns effectively or how changes in Google or Facebook algorithms might impact
On
things.
rocket saturation?
Or market saturation for certain products, right? Those kinds of potential hurdles weren't really explored in depth in this particular discussion. It was much more about the solution they believe Onpassive offers.
Okay, understood. So, focusing back on the process they describe,
Mhm.
once commissions are earned, how does the payout actually happen? Is it clear for the user?
They say it's pretty straightforward. Commissions get deposited daily into something called an O-wallet, and the user dashboard is designed to be transparent. You can supposedly see every visitor, click, sale, even the country they came from.
Daily deposits. And getting the money out into your own bank account.
Described as real-time money, convertible to your local currency. They mention partnerships with banks, mobile payment systems, even crypto options are reportedly planned. The goal they state is frictionless income.
Frictionless income. Okay. Now, a common concern with systems like this is fairness. Do only the early birds, the first founders, really get the bulk of this AI traffic?
According to the sources, no, that's not the design. It's described as performance tiered. So yes, founders get priority slots, that's stated. But active affiliates who show results also qualify for this distributed traffic.
And the spillover helps balance it.
That's the key point they make about the OES system. It automatically assigns that spillover traffic to try and maintain some balance across the whole user base. One expert in the discussion called it programmable equity in the digital economy, trying to make it less like a lottery.
Programmable equity.
Mhm.
That's a phrase.
Yeah.
So moving beyond individual earnings, what about the bigger picture? The global impact they envision?
This is where they paint a picture of it being a great equalizer. Emmanuel Naunjam, the member from Africa, he highlighted this specifically. Many people there might not have, big websites or marketing platforms, but they have phones.
Right.
And Onpassive is presented as leveling that playing field, giving them access to global traffic, not just local possibilities, and without needing deep marketing expertise.
There was also that anecdote, wasn't there, about women in Bangladesh?
Yes, earning supposedly $100 a day just from traffic, even though they'd never had a digital product before.
Which really drives home their core claim.
Exactly. That it's the first ever AI economic uplift driven by automation and intelligent traffic, aiming to bring these digital opportunities to people who might otherwise be excluded.
Okay, so as we sort of wrap up our deep dive here, based on this source material, what's the main advice given to someone thinking about this?
It was pretty consistent from the panel in that discussion, basically. Get your account active, plug into the system, and trust the AI to do its part. It's presented as an opportunity for almost anyone. Doesn't matter if you're shy, introverted, totally new to this stuff.
And they also mentioned understanding the numbers, right? The
Yeah,
analytics.
paying attention to how the traffic flows, the data, potentially to help you scale things up. And also this idea of community staying connected, helping others in your network, because the idea is traffic shared is commission multiplied.
So it's less about being the loudest marketer.
And more about just showing up and being part of the system. That's the captivating idea they put forward, the internet's first truly inclusive opportunity, potentially.
Okay, so if Onpassive is described by its advocates not merely as tech, but as this engine of passive wealth powered by traffic, trust, and transformation, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? What could this imply for individual economic power as AI gets more and more involved in everything? And maybe for you, the listener, what could you find by looking into other AI-driven economic models out there, weighing up, both the exciting promises and the real-world practicalities?
Welcome, curious minds, to the deep dive. We take complex stuff and try to make it make sense. Today, we're digging into something pretty interesting, actually. It sits right where AI meets, well, digital money making. It's this concept of AI-driven traffic commissions, specifically as Onpassive Technologies presents it. Yeah, and our source material for this is quite extensive, a long, 100-minute chat with Onpassive CEO Ash Mufareh, plus a whole panel, global affiliates, founders, digital economists, AI analysts.
Yeah.
Quite the lineup. So our job today is to unpack what they're saying about using AI to, generate traffic, send it out, and maybe create passive income for people.
Exactly. And what really jumps out from that discussion is it's not just talking about leads in general like we usually hear. It's focused on a very specific structured system they claim delivers guaranteed targeted traffic. The core pitch seems to be the system does the heavy lifting, and you, the user, could potentially get paid without even talking to a customer directly.
Okay, let's break that down. AI traffic. What does that actually mean in this context? Sounds a bit futuristic.
Right. Well, the sources define it as using AI to really analyze how people behave online. It looks at location-based interests, patterns, and then it automatically sends real people, they stress, not bots, sends them to specific links belonging to these founders.
So real people who are likely already interested.
That's the idea. People who genuinely might want the products or services linked there. They talk about machine learning, analyzing big data sets, online behavior, demographics, past buying habits. It's about building detailed profiles to predict who wants what, trying to make sure the traffic isn't just numbers, but really qualified leads.
And this is where it gets really different from, say, traditional affiliate stuff, right? Where
Yeah.
you're always out there hunting for clicks.
Yeah, that's a key point they make. Instead of you chasing traffic, Onpassive, according to the sources, drives it to you.
And it follows up too.
Apparently so. The system is described as using AI, chat, emails, automated funnels, the works, really, to nurture those leads after they arrive.
Okay, so the AI finds the people, sends them over, even follows up. But the big question then is, how do you actually get paid? What's the commission structure look like?
It's described as having several layers. You get commissions when someone converts through your link. Could be a free sign up, a trial, a full purchase.
Okay.
The layers they mention are direct referrals, people you bring in, then commissions from their referrals, so kind of a second tier, and then this really interesting part called AI spillover.
AI spillover. So just random traffic landing in your lap?
Not quite random is how they explain it. It's more like the main system, they call it OES, the On-Passive Ecosystem Solution. The algorithm intelligently spreads out the general incoming traffic across all the founders.
Ah, okay. So it's meant to be more balanced than just relying on your own efforts.
That seems to be the goal, yeah. To make sure even people who aren't maybe natural marketers still get leads sent their way.
And how does the system keep track of all that? Direct referrals, second tier, this spillover? Sounds complicated.
They point to their OES 2.0 system. It supposedly tracks everything automatically. Doesn't matter, they say, if the traffic was organic, paid advertising, AI-driven, or this company-distributed spillover. If it lands under your user ID and that person converts, You earn a slice.
Which sounds very much like that passive income dream, doesn't it?
It does.
Did they give any, like, real-world examples in the discussion, something to make it concrete?
They did. There was an anecdote from an African founding member, Emmanuel Nounjam. He talked about his experience during a beta testing phase. He said he got 186 traffic leads sent to him.
Okay.
And out of those, 42 apparently converted into something commissionable.
Without him doing anything directly.
That was his claim, yes. No personal marketing effort for those specific ones. And it resulted, he said, in about $900 in commissions. So they use that to illustrate how this AI spillover could work, especially for non-marketers.
That's interesting. But you have to wonder, is that typical or just one good example?
That's a fair point. The sources highlight his story as an illustration, but, they don't really dive into average results or success rates across the board, or how things like different markets or products might change the outcome for different people. The focus is definitely on the potential.
And these commissions, they're not just one-offs, are they? If someone subscribes.
Correct. The idea presented is that these leads become active users, maybe renewing monthly, which then means recurring commissions for the user whose link they used.
And the AI follow-up helps keep them engaged.
That's the reported mechanism, yes. Using the AI chat and email to maintain that connection and encourage retention.
So, okay, let's talk potential earnings then. What kind of numbers were being discussed?
Well, they had a digital economist, Dr. Raj Patel, weigh in. He gave a kind of hypothetical, suggesting, for example, if a user made $25 per conversion and maybe received 10 conversions a day from this traffic.
Okay, 10 a day.
That would be $250 a day or $7,500 a month, just from the traffic side of things.
And was that presented as like a baseline or an optimistic scenario?
It was framed more as a potential baseline, yeah, with the implication that some founders might see much more like 100+ conversions daily once everything's fully running globally.
Wow, okay.
And they also talked about scale, like top-tier founders who might have, say, 10,000 people in their downstream network. The idea is traffic gets distributed through that whole network, building up team commissions too.
Which leads to the obvious question, where does all this traffic actually come from to fuel this whole engine?
They described a few different sources. Paid advertising, like big global campaigns, also organic search results, optimizing for search engines, then AI-generated marketing funnels, social media stuff using their own platform, ONET, and even traffic generated internally from people using other Onpassive products. So a mix.
Again, it's not just any traffic they stress, it's smart traffic. What makes it smart?
Right, smart. It means the AI supposedly figures out who's most likely to buy a specific product or service, and then it matches that person with the most relevant founder's link.
So it's predictive targeting.
Exactly. Aiming for quality over just sheer volume, predicting interest to get better conversion rates, that's the claim.
Now, these are some pretty big claims, and it sounds complex to manage globally. Did the sources talk about potential challenges?
That's a really important angle, the conversation we drew from. It was definitely focused on the potential, the vision, the mechanics as designed. They didn't spend a lot of time on, say, the challenges of scaling global ad campaigns effectively or how changes in Google or Facebook algorithms might impact things.
On market saturation?
Or market saturation for certain products, right. Those kinds of potential hurdles weren't really explored in depth in this particular discussion. It was much more about the solution they believe Onpassive offers.
Okay, understood. So focusing back on the process they describe, once commissions are earned, how does the payout actually happen? Is it clear for the user?
They say it's pretty straightforward. Commissions get deposited daily into something called an O-wallet, and the user dashboard is designed to be transparent. You can supposedly see every visitor, click, sale, even the country they came from.
Daily deposits. And getting the money out into your own bank account.
Described as real-time money, convertible to your local currency. They mention partnerships with banks, mobile payment systems, even crypto options are reportedly planned. The goal they state is frictionless income.
Frictionless income. Okay. Now, a common concern with systems like this is fairness. Do only the early birds, the first founders, really get the bulk of this AI traffic?
According to the sources, no, that's not the design. It's described as performance tiered. So yes, founders get priority slots, that's stated. But active affiliates who show results also qualify for this distributed traffic.
And the spillover helps balance it.
That's the key point they make about the OES system. It automatically assigns that spillover traffic to try and maintain some balance across the whole user base. One expert in the discussion called it programmable equity in the digital economy, trying to make it less like a lottery.
Programmable equity.
Mhm.
That's a phrase.
Yeah.
So moving beyond individual earnings, what about the bigger picture? The global impact they envision.
This is where they paint a picture of it being a great equalizer. Emmanuel Naunjam, the member from Africa, he highlighted this specifically. Many people there might not have, big websites or marketing platforms, but they have phones.
Right.
And Onpassive is presented as leveling that playing field, giving them access to global traffic, not just local possibilities, and without needing deep marketing expertise.
There was also that anecdote, wasn't there, about women in Bangladesh?
Yes, earning supposedly $100 a day just from traffic, even though they'd never had a digital product before.
Which really drives home their core claim.
Exactly. That it's the first ever AI economic uplift driven by automation and intelligent traffic, aiming to bring these digital opportunities to people who might otherwise be excluded.
Okay, so as we sort of wrap up our deep dive here, based on this source material, what's the main advice given to someone thinking about this?
It was pretty consistent from the panel in that discussion, basically. Get your account active, plug into the system, and trust the AI to do its part. It's presented as an opportunity for almost anyone. Doesn't matter if you're shy, introverted, totally new to this stuff.
And they also mentioned understanding the numbers, right? The
Yeah,
analytics.
paying attention to how the traffic flows, the data, potentially to help you scale things up. And also this idea of community staying connected, helping others in your network, because the idea is traffic shared is commission multiplied.
So it's less about being the loudest marketer.
And more about just showing up and being part of the system. That's the captivating idea they put forward, the internet's first truly inclusive opportunity, potentially.
Okay, so if Onpassive is described by its advocates not merely as tech, but as this engine of passive wealth powered by traffic, trust, and transformation, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? What could this imply for individual economic power as AI gets more and more involved in everything? And maybe for you, the listener, what could you find by looking into other AI-driven economic models out there, weighing up, both the exciting promises and the real-world practicalities?
Welcome, curious minds, to the deep dive. We take complex stuff and try to make it make sense. Today, we're digging into something pretty interesting, actually. It sits right where AI meets, well, digital money-making. It's this concept of AI-driven traffic commissions, specifically as Onpassive Technologies presents it. Yeah, and our source material for this is quite extensive, a long, 100-minute chat with Onpassive CEO Ash Mufareh, plus a whole panel, global affiliates, founders, digital economists, AI analysts.
Yeah.
Quite the lineup. So our job today is to unpack what they're saying about using AI to, generate traffic, send it out, and maybe create passive income for people.
Exactly. And what really jumps out from that discussion is it's not just talking about leads in general like we usually hear. It's focused on a very specific structured system they claim delivers guaranteed targeted traffic. The core pitch seems to be the system does the heavy lifting, and you, the user, could potentially get paid without even talking to a customer directly.
Okay, let's break that down. AI traffic. What does that actually mean in this context? Sounds a bit futuristic.
Right. Well, the sources define it as using AI to really analyze how people behave online. It looks at location-based interests, patterns, and then it automatically sends real people, they stress, not bots, sends them to specific links belonging to these founders.
So real people who are likely already interested.
That's the idea. People who genuinely might want the products or services linked there. They talk about machine learning, analyzing big data sets, online behavior, demographics, past buying habits. It's about building detailed profiles to predict who wants what, trying to make sure the traffic isn't just numbers, but really qualified leads.
And this is where it gets really different from, say, traditional affiliate stuff, right? Where
Yeah.
you're always out there hunting for clicks.
Yeah, that's a key point they make. Instead of you chasing traffic, Onpassive, according to the sources, drives it to you.
And it follows up too.
Apparently so. The system is described as using AI, chat, emails, automated funnels, the works, really, to nurture those leads after they arrive.
Okay, so the AI finds the people, sends them over, even follows up. But the big question then is, how do you actually get paid? What's the commission structure look like?
It's described as having several layers. You get commissions when someone converts through your link. Could be a free sign up, a trial, a full purchase.
Okay.
The layers they mention are direct referrals, people you bring in, then commissions from their referrals, so kind of a second tier, and then this really interesting part called AI spillover.
AI spillover. So just random traffic landing in your lap?
Not quite random is how they explain it. It's more like the main system, they call it OES, the On-Passive Ecosystem Solution. The algorithm intelligently spreads out the general incoming traffic across all the founders.
Ah, okay, so it's meant to be more balanced than just relying on your own efforts.
That seems to be the goal, yeah. To make sure even people who aren't maybe natural marketers still get leads sent their way.
And how does the system keep track of all that? Direct referrals, second tier, this spillover? Sounds complicated.
They point to their OES 2.0 system. It supposedly tracks everything automatically. Doesn't matter, they say, if the traffic was organic, paid advertising, AI-driven, or this company-distributed spillover. If it lands under your user ID and that person converts, you earn a slice.
Which sounds very much like that passive income dream, doesn't it?
It does.
Did they give any, real-world examples in the discussion, something to make it concrete?
They did. There was an anecdote from an African founding member, Emmanuel Nounjam. He talked about his experience during a beta testing phase. He said he got 186 traffic leads sent to him.
Okay.
And out of those, 42 apparently converted into something commissionable.
Without him doing anything directly?
That was his claim, yes. No personal marketing effort for those specific ones. And it resulted, he said, in about $900 in commissions. So they used that to illustrate how this AI spillover could work, especially for non-marketers.
That's interesting. But you have to wonder, is that typical or just one good example?
That's a fair point. The sources highlight his story as an illustration, but, they don't really dive into average results or success rates across the board, or how things like different markets or products might change the outcome for different people. The focus is definitely on the potential.
And these commissions, they're not just one-offs, are they? If someone subscribes.
Correct. The idea presented is that these leads become active users, maybe renewing monthly, which then means recurring commissions for the user whose link they used.
And the AI follow-up helps keep them engaged.
That's the reported mechanism, yes. Using the AI chat and email to maintain that connection and encourage retention.
So, okay, let's talk potential earnings then. What kind of numbers were being discussed?
Well, they had a digital economist, Dr. Raj Patel, weigh in. He gave a kind of hypothetical, suggesting, for example, if a user made $25 per conversion and maybe received 10 conversions a day from this traffic.
Okay, 10 a day.
That would be $250 a day or $7,500 a month, just from the traffic side of things.
And was that presented as a baseline or an optimistic scenario?
It was framed more as a potential baseline, yeah, with the implication that some founders might see much more like 100+ conversions daily once everything's fully running globally.
Wow, okay.
And they also talked about scale, like top-tier founders who might have, say, 10,000 people in their downstream network. The idea is traffic gets distributed through that whole network, building up team commissions too.
Which leads to the obvious question, where does all this traffic actually come from to fuel this whole engine?
They described a few different sources. Paid advertising, like big global campaigns, also organic search results, optimizing for search engines, then AI-generated marketing funnels, social media stuff using their own platform, ONET, and even traffic generated internally from people using other Onpassive products. So a mix.
Again, it's not just any traffic they stress. It's smart traffic. What makes it smart?
Right, smart. It means the AI supposedly figures out who's most likely to buy a specific product or service, and then it matches that person with the most relevant founder's link.
So it's predictive targeting.
Exactly. Aiming for quality over just sheer volume, predicting interest to get better conversion rates, that's the claim.
Now, these are some pretty big claims, and it sounds complex to manage globally. Did the sources talk about potential challenges?
That's a really important angle, the conversation we drew from. It was definitely focused on the potential, the vision, the mechanics as designed. They didn't spend a lot of time on, say, the challenges of scaling global ad campaigns effectively or how changes in Google or Facebook algorithms might impact things.
On market saturation?
Or market saturation for certain products, right. Those kinds of potential hurdles weren't really explored in depth in this particular discussion. It was much more about the solution they believe Onpassive offers.
Okay, understood. So focusing back on the process they describe, once commissions are earned, how does the payout actually happen? Is it clear for the user?
They say it's pretty straightforward. Commissions get deposited daily into something called an O-wallet, and the user dashboard is designed to be transparent. You can supposedly see every visitor, click,